Hello everybody. In this presentation we are going to talk about present simple tense and we will focus on daily routine. Imagine that you are a famous person, a singer, an actor or a sportsman. Think of your daily routine. Try to be creative. Use the following expressions in your description. At first, firstly, at the beginning, then, after that, later, at 5 p.m., usually, often, normally, always, sometimes. To talk about daily routine, you need present simple tense. And now, let's have a closer look to present simple tense. In this slide, so you can see how can we form present simple tense structure in affirmative sentences, negative, interrogative, questions and short answers. As you have probably noticed in the previous slide, the verb with a third person singular, he, she, it, has changed. If the verb ends with s, sh, x or o, add es to the base form. For example, kiss, kisses, finish, finishes, watch, watches, mix, mixes, go, goes. If the verb ends in a consonant and y, change y to I and add es. For example, study, studies, copy, copies, try, tries, carry, carries. And now, try to remember something very important, please, and do not forget. If you got the verb to be, are, you, we, they, are, okay? But if you got the third person singular, he, she, it, is. If you got the verb to do, are, you, we, they, do. But if you got the third person singular, he, she, it, does. If you got the verb to have, are, you, we, they, have. But watch out and be very careful. If you got the third person singular, you should use he, she, it, has. We have already learned how can we form the present simple tense and its structure. Now we will learn how to use and when we use the present simple tense. We can use the present simple tense when we want to talk about things that happen repeatedly or habitually. For example, with present simple tense we often use time expressions such as always, often, sometimes, usually, seldom, on Saturdays, rarely, never, every day, etc. You can see a few examples as well. For example, here is a sentence. I go to school by bus every day. Secondly, we can use the present simple tense when we want to talk about permanent or long-lasting situations. Okay, you can see again some examples. Okay, and I picked just one. Tom lives in London. Thirdly, we talk or use the present simple tense when we talk about people or things in general. And again, as an example, football is a very popular sport in England. We use the present simple tense to indicate general truths, facts, and scientific laws. And you can see again an example here, right? For example, the sun rises in the east. Then, when we talk about travel plans and timetables, mainly with verbs such as go, leave, arrive, start, come, return. And you can see an example, the train leaves in 5 minutes. We use the present simple tense with state or stative verbs such as like, dislike, love, think, seem, look, know, feel, understand, want, need, hate, remember, forget, prefer, believe, mean, taste, hear, see, have, when the meaning is possess, own, belong. These verbs are normally used in the continuous tense, but there are exceptions, and you can see again a few examples of usage. We use the present simple tense to give instructions, directions, and you can see a few examples as well. For example, walk down the street to the corner and then turn right. Let's practice. Practice makes perfect. Let's practice. You can use the following pictures to describe your morning routine. For example, I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I wash my teeth in the morning. I don't have a bath in the morning. I have a shower. I have breakfast in the morning. I usually have cereal, a glass of orange juice, and a cup of coffee. I put on my clothes. I usually make my bed. I comb my hair. I don't take a school bag to school. I don't read books in the morning. I go to school by bus. Now, you can think of your own examples and describe your morning routine. Now, describe your afternoon and evening routine on Friday. The pictures below may help you. Just a few examples. I usually go shopping on Friday afternoon. I don't do my homework on Friday evening. I sometimes take a nap on Friday afternoon. I always go for a walk with our dog on Friday evening. I sometimes go to a restaurant on Friday evening. I often have a chat with my best friend Johnny on Friday evening. I sometimes go to a party or hang out with my friends on Friday evening. I sometimes read a book on Friday evening. I often watch TV on Friday afternoon. I don't play video games on Friday evening. And now it's your turn. Work in couples and discuss the following questions with your partner. For example, what do you like about mornings? What do you usually do when you leave school? Do you have any after-school activities? What do you like about Wednesdays? Which day is the most difficult for you and why? Which day of the week is your favorite and why? If you could change anything about Mondays, what would it be? Do you ever take a nap in the afternoon? When do you go to bed? Is it the same in a week and at the weekend? What is the first thing that you do when you come back home? The present simple tense is also used in sentences after, when, after, while, till, until, before, as soon as. For example, when the rain stops, we'll go out. I'll call you back as soon as I return home. The present simple tense is used in zero conditional sentences when the result of the condition is always true. For example, if you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. It is also used in the first conditional sentences, often called the real conditional, because it is used for real or possible situations. These situations take place if a certain condition is met. If you finish your homework, I'll bring you to the zoo. Instead of bring, it's better to say take. Thanks for watching.